Will you consider this? You have grown up here and you have all kinds of interests. You end up having several incarnations, and this woman is a perfect example of all of those incarnations. This is Nancy Davis, and you're a hometown girl, basically.
Yes.
Grew up in Bartonville?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and you're a Limestone Rocket?
Yes.
All right, so you've been happy staying here, and then, well, you didn't go to school here, you didn't go to college here, you went then.
I went to ICC.
Okay, all right.
And then transferred University of Illinois Springfield. It was Sangamon State at the time, but
Okay.
transferred the University of Illinois Springfield.
And what did you study there?
Healthcare administration.
All right, and therefore you were in that field for a while.
Yes.
And tell me about that.
Started out as legal clerk at Proctor Hospital, and then transferred to Methodist, which is now Carl. Spent 7.5 years there, and I got into working for research board. It's called the Institutional Review Board. And then my job went over to the University of Illinois College of Medicine, and I was the director of the research board there.
Okay, so all of your training in college set you up perfectly for those positions.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and you loved it, and you did that for years and years and years.
Yes.
Okay.
It's very interesting and challenging.
All right, so what was challenging about it? Because you were coordinating, you weren't
Yes.
actually doing any of the research, but you had to get you had to get all those ducks in a row.
Yes, and our board was a new concept for research boards. Our board was number 9 in the United States that was created, and our regional dean at the time, Dr. Michael Bailey, have visited with the dean at the University of Texas at San Antonio. And what they did there, they had 9 hospitals in their consortium. And so the doctors, if they wanted to do a research study, had to go to each hospital to get approval to do their research study. So they created this board. So they had 2 boards where the doctors could go and present their research studies and be approved. And it was a time-saving thing, but also gave the patients that would be involved in the study access to the hospital that would be most convenient for them. Mm-hmm. So Dr. Bailey assigned me to this project. So that board included the University of Illinois, College of Medicine, St. Francis Hospital, Methodist, and Proctor. Mm-hmm. So all of them would come to one board, and the doctors would present, and the study would be approved. So they could use it at all the hospitals, or maybe just one, their choice of where they wanted to do it.
Which made sense for the patient especially.
Absolutely. And then we had a request from a cardiologist that practiced in Pekin to do a study. So that took us back to the beginning again, and we had to go through the whole process and contact the FDA and the healthcare organization that oversees the boards, and we added Pekin Hospital to our board. So it was much more convenient. So that worked out really well, and it was very successful.
Wow. So then you did that for almost 3 decades, and then you retired. And you thought you were going to see the world, take some time off, and do whatever you needed to do.
Yeah.
But instead you went into retail.
Yeah.
Okay, now tell me a little bit about that. How did that come about? You were just bored out of your mind, or what?
Yeah, I was bored, wanted something to do, so I applied for a job and started working in it, and it was fun, and we did some style shows along the way, and spent 10, 11 years in it. And in the interim, I always have wanted to be an interior decorator when I was younger, and my mother taught me to sew when I was 10, so I love fabric and looking at it and buying it, putting it in a drawer. So
someday I'll get to this. That was your someday aisle, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I saw this lady on internet, Chair Whimsy. Her name's Wendy Conklin, And she showed these chairs and how she revamped them. And she'd tear a chair apart and she'd sand it, paint it, and just completely redo it. And I'm like, I can do that. So I contacted her, signed up for my first course. I've taken 7 courses, and I'm on a waiting list for 2 more courses.
And these are all online courses.
all online.
And how long is each one?
It's self-paced.
Okay.
So you can work at your pace, however it is. And then she has a real fun one called the 5-day ugly chair.
Okay.
And that is really a challenge. I didn't make the 5-day ugly chair because my chair was
It was too pretty.
no, it was a big challenge.
Oh, okay. All right.
So we didn't.
You didn't complete that one.
We didn't
yet.
complete that
But
one.
you might still. There's time.
Maybe.
Right.
So I've done 7 courses with Wendy, and like I said, I'm signed up for 2 additional ones. And then I met Andrea Winkler that owns the Wink House, and talked to her. And I took some chairs out to the Wink House, and then she told me about the Smart Start program for small business development at Bradley. So I signed up for that, and I've been going through the program. And
What does that involve?
it is a complete
This is for your business
design
plan?
of your business. You develop a business plan, you do marketing, you do your financial projections for the next 2-3 years. You look at what is really needed for your business, if your business is a good idea, and what you want to do with your business. You know, is it something that's more of an online thing, or is it a physical one where somebody is going to be coming into a shop and purchasing an item or ordering an item?
Right. So again, like a brick and mortar kind of thing.
Right.
All right. So what you're doing right now is, I don't know if you can see these lovely chairs that she brought in. I don't know how heavy this one is.
That
but
one's pretty light.
look at this guy. I mean, look how beautiful that is. So this is, where do you get your base for these things? You just go
I
thrifting?
look, yes.
Or you go down and people are always putting this stuff out at their driveway on trash day.
Yes, yes. I have a pair of chairs that I got at the roadside over in Pekin, and they were real heavy. They're beautiful chairs, but the seats are all torn up. So I'm going to redo those.
Okay.
But yeah, I go thrifting. Friends look for chairs for me. And once a year, I go to a very special resale shop in kind of an antique store in Barry, Illinois. It's between Pittsfield and Hannibal. And my cousin and I always go in there and look for chairs, and that's where I found this one.
That guy over there. Yeah. Can we get a shot of that chair? Or I think we might have a slide of it or something. But the fabric on that is beautiful. That makes that one just pop.
Yeah, and its mate has a red seat.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're just always on the lookout. And what's your next big challenge then? And what do you want to do in your business plan? What do you want to do with all of these creations?
I want to find them homes. I do have a chair right now that I'm trying to decide whether to paint it or to restain it. It's a Victorian chair from the 1890s. It has beautiful carvings on it. And I took the seat apart, and on the cover, under the upholstery, it was all needlepoint. And under that cover was a stamp from the place that had done the chair in 1957 with the man's name and the man's date. It's really cool. I'm going to save that and put that
On the bottom.
over. I'm going to put it over the new batting and stuff because I want that to stay a part of the chair. So I'm trying to decide whether to paint the wood or to stain it because it's just beautiful.
Yeah, well,
It's beautiful.
solid wood like that from back in the day.
Yeah.
You also, you were telling me that your daughter served in
The Army.
the Army.
She's a Iraq combat veteran.
All right. And as a result, you have created some chairs for her, for the Purple Heart.
Military or the Purple Heart. I'm I'm working on a chair. I'm doing a flag chair for them. We're going to put it up for auction later. But I volunteer for them, and right now we're getting ready for the golf outing that happens every year over at Pine Lakes. In fact, it's next Thursday. And we get donations from businesses around the community for the Purple Heart that raises money for the veterans. All the money stays here in Peoria, and it buys them whatever they need, whether it be a bed, a walker, wheelchair, a coat,
You're
hats,
taking care of our
mittens.
veterans.
Yes.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
So back to, well, fundraising and being able to. So what has been your biggest headache so far of this? It's like I'm rolling up my sleeves and by golly, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do my DEEzigns. So that's a cute name too. How did you come up with that?
Dee is my middle name.
Okay.
I was
Nancy
named after
D.
my
Davis.
aunt. So when I was trying to think of a name, a friend of mine, we were just tossing things around, and it's like, what am I gonna use, you know? So it was just like it came to me in the middle of the night. I woke up and it's DEEzigns, and I wrote it on a piece of paper and stuck it in my nightstand drawer. And I woke up in the morning, I'm like, that's it.
That was it.
That's it.
I know, isn't that a nice inspiration? So what has been your biggest headache challenge in taking this on? I mean, the ugly chair is one thing.
Yeah, I have a set of chairs that I purchased, purchased online from Facebook Marketplace, and getting all of the tacks, all of the nails out has just been so hard. I've had to put the chairs aside. I've really struggled with it.
So they're upholstered chairs like
Yes.
this then?
Well,
Or-
it was a dining room chair, but it has a piece
the
in the
backing
center
okay.
in the back, and yeah, it's really hard. And then it has places on the arms,
Right.
because the front is wood and then padded arms, and then the upholstery comes around the front, and it's been really, really hard to get all
Just
of
to get
the
them
old
down, just to get them down to bare,
to the bare wood.
and then you can work from there.
Yeah.
And then how do you go out and choose the fabric? Well, you go into your someday I'll drawers, right? Have you used any of that fabric yet?
I have.
Have you?
I
Good.
actually have.
And do you picture when you see the chair and you see the fabric you're going through, and it's like, aha, that
Yes.
this is going to work?
Yes.
Like this one with the black. So you painted that chair black.
I painted it. It was walnut.
Okay.
And I sanded it and then painted it. It has 2 coats of paint, and then it has a coat of sealer on it. And it has these antique brass pieces, and I painted those gold to highlight them. But yeah, I wanted to do something that was really a statement, and I think that is.
It definitely is. Yeah.
And I look at the design of the chair to see if there's something in the fabric that will flow with the design of the chair. If it's an antique chair, I take into account, the way it's been created and the fabric that will go with that.
So this also comes with your training, your online training with Wendy.
Yes.
And so she teaches you how to, and not everybody can do that. Not
That's
everybody
true.
can, I mean, a lot of people have to hire an interior designer to
Yeah.
put their room together because they have not a clue.
Yeah, that's true. And she guides us. There's one whole module that's all about choosing the fabric and how to present it on your chair. One of the things that she does is like fabric has a nap, and if it has a design or if it's plain, you want to make sure that fabric goes the right way so that when people sit on that, it doesn't look funny.
Right. Well, like suede.
Exactly. Yeah.
Interesting. And I mean, did you realize all that before you started this? Because you were sewing from the time
Yes.
you were
Yeah.
young.
Yeah.
So you knew that. And okay, and then we were talking about piping.
Yes.
So let's talk about that. Now, that black chair has some piping on it. And I
Yes,
think
it
people know
does.
what piping is. It's
Yes.
it's special rope that's covered in
It's
fabric.
rope that's covered, and when you make that piping, fabric runs up and down. But when you cut the fabric across, that's called cutting on the bias.
Right.
And you have to cut your fabric on the bias for the welt cording. And you sew it, and when you sew it, you have to keep it very tight. And then when you put it on, this is glued on, you're using a hot glue gun,
Okay.
and you stick it down in there with another tool. It's called a renumerator. It's long, it's metal, and so it sticks down in there, but you cut that fabric on the bias so that it stretch when you go around
Okay.
the curve.
Yeah. And then it's not going to crinkle or anything,
Right.
too.
Right.
So where is your workspace? In your basement?
It's
Or-
in my basement.
Okay.
And in my screened-in porch.
Okay. And all throughout the house.
Yeah, I have chairs everywhere.
Do you?
I did a set of chairs for my daughters, some of the first chairs I did, the Duncan Fife chairs that were very popular in the 40s and the 50s. They have the roses carved in the back. Probably your mother, grandmother, aunt, and uncle had that dining room set
Exactly.
with the curved legs.
Exactly.
So I did a set of chairs.
Mid-century, they call that, mid-century. And I think mid-century is the 1800s, but that's just me. So, okay.
I purchased a couple of books about it because you see so many chairs, in the thrift stores and just out. And then there's one that Duncan Fife created that has a Lear back on it, and it's the music stand.
Yeah.
And you will see that in the middle of a chair. So I found a pair of those that I want to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so you enjoy this more than these types of chairs?
Yeah, I don't do these.
Okay.
I
And you
don't do
ever,
this
you,
kind.
you really don't want to? Okay, I don't blame you for that. That seems like an awful lot of work. But then so you've just been doing this for maybe a year.
A year, a little over a year.
All right. You still have some training to do.
Yeah.
And are you going to have people come to you and tell them, they'll tell you what they would like, and you could
Yes.
do that for them as well? Okay.
I also have some chairs and a bench at a shop in Peoria Heights called Sweet Caroline's. And I'm going to, trade some things out. So, yeah, it's fun.
So this is all just a big adventure for you. And,
Yeah.
and what a leap from the medical field and everything that you were doing.
Yeah.
Did you ever imagine that that you would be
Doing this?
working something like this?
No.
And it was just one of those, you just happened to see it pop up.
Yeah, I did. And Wendy Conklin is so creative. She's so talented. And after you had invited me to do the show, I sent her a message, and she said, I can't wait to see this.
Okay.
So
And where is she located?
she is outside of Austin, Texas.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
And how long's she been doing it then? So this is trial and error for her, basically.
It was because she was a school administrator and was getting frustrated and wanted to do something creative. And she went to an antique sale and bought some chairs and just thought she'd try to do something with them.
Well,
And
you know what?
She's been in the business over 20 years.
Really?
Yeah, she's
So-
fabulous.
So she knows. Well, every once in a while, I think you kind of need to do something creative.
Yeah.
And so how many hours a day are you doing this right now? Or, I mean, are you pacing yourself, or are you putting aside, okay, I have to do this today for 4 hours or whatever?
No, it's just kind of when
You're having fun doing it.
I'm having fun doing it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you look forward to most? I mean, doing a set of 6 dining room chairs for somebody, or if you're so lucky to find something like that in an estate sale? And
I think finding a great chair and doing it, that's what's fun. And when I get to the point of connecting the cushion to the chair and having it finished, that's oh my gosh, I love this. Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you. So you're not going to do any couches, but you'll do benches. You'll
I'll do benches, yeah.
the seats for the benches. And then do you do any that are just, plop on? You'll finish the bench and then just do the cushion for on it, or do you attach them all?
Yes, I can do just the cushion that is like screwed onto the top.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And what do you think your big challenge is ahead once you finish your next 2 classes, your next 2 instructions? What will those include, and what will they entice you to do?
Well, the next one, as a matter of fact, the class I'm going to take is called a tea cushion.
Okay.
Like if these chairs had the cushion came out,
Right.
and has a T, a lot of older chairs will have that.
Right.
I bought a chair at a thrift store, and it is stripped down to the bare bones, and it has a T cushion.
Okay.
And I did a tutorial class on it last week, but the foam has to be cut
Exactly.
a certain exact way.
So do you have a foam cutter, or how do you do that?
An electric knife, electric kitchen knife is what I cut my foam with.
Oh my gosh.
And in fact, Joan's sewing will sharpen your blades, and so does Nina's
For your kitchen knives?
for my electric knife.
Oh my gosh.
So with doing that tea cushion, you have to measure your fabric to be a certain way, and then your cording. So that's my next class.
Okay. Yeah. And does that seem like it's going to be overwhelming to you, or?
In a way. But I watched a tutorial, so it makes a little bit more sense to me.
So the tutorials, you said that you can do it at your own pace and everything. And as a result, then you can back up again in case you weren't paying a whole lot of attention at that
Yeah.
particular moment. Well, and
Yeah.
that's really nice to do.
Yeah, it is, because if you have a question about the way the foam should be cut, or your fabric or your cording, what you need to do to make sure it's just all perfect so you don't have gaps
Right.
where it's not large enough. So it's very helpful.
Were you always really particular about those kind of, OCD about all that stuff too? Because you said you started sewing when you were younger. Your mother
Yeah.
sewed too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and boy, oh boy, if that
Oh,
zipper
yeah.
wasn't put in just right, right?
Rip it out.
Yeah, exactly. And today you can't find things that
No.
have.
And when we would make things that were plaids or striped,
You better match 'em.
Oh, they had to be matched perfectly. And you'd go into a store, like we would go into Bergner's, and you'd pull a skirt off
And you couldn't
of the
buy it
rack
'cause
or
it
a
didn't match.
jacket, and nothing was matched down the seams.
I know. My mother was exactly the same way. So you get to use some of those antique standards
Yes.
in what you're doing.
Yes.
So if you're going to do plaids, same thing in your
Oh,
chairs.
it has to be matched from the back all the way down to the front. Yeah.
Good for you. So bucket list. What do you look forward to most then in this big adventure that you're on, from medical to design and hands-on DEEzign?
Having an assignment to do a set of 4 chairs that are just shockingly beautiful, and just to enhance someone's sunroom or dining room.
Okay. Well, this is definitely sunroom. This looks like it needs to go to Florida. Spend a little time in the Florida room. So, okay, where can people find you?
They can send a message to my email or call my phone. It's delightfulchairdesigns@gmail.com.
Okay, delightful
Chair
Design.
Design.
DEEzign.
DEEzigns
Okay.
@gmail.com.
Okay. Well, it sounds like fun. I can't wait to see some more of your creations.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here, Nancy.
Thank you. It was wonderful to be here.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I know I sure did. Be well.